Pro Bowl is presented by Pepsi Zero Sugar. All taste, zero compromise. And welcome on in. Julie Donaldson with our four-time Pro Bowler, London Fletcher, here from Las Vegas on the Strip, where some of the Pro Bowl games took place. Very different feel this year. What'd you think?
I enjoyed it. I thought the NFL did a great job with the different skill challenges, especially the dodgeball. I was very impressed with it.
I thoroughly enjoyed it as well. Of course, let's see how everything went down. Kristen of the Command Force on hand to cheer on our Commanders at the first night of the Pro Bowl games. Jeremy Reeves not participating in the events on Thursday, but helping his teammates stay loose. London?
Yeah, he needed to help out Deron Payne. Deron definitely not the best technique on catching that water balloon.
Yeah, it's okay. It's what it's
look
about.
Look at Jonathan behind it.
Terry McLaurin, though, look at this, doing pretty good. Then also he gets a nice little scoop and catch here.
Man, Terry being Terry, going down, making sure he secures the catch. We've seen that plenty of times since he's been here in Washington.
Oh, yeah, he likes it. Does a little bit of a celebration there. That was fun. I enjoyed watching this.
Look at it. He knew that was smooth right there.
But then comes the longest drive competition. You have John Allen, Tressway, Deron Payne up for the NFC. But Payne might need to take a few more practice swings.
Not so much of a golfer with Deron, but Jonathan, I was impressed with Jonathan's swing.
Yeah.
And Tress, he definitely can hit the ball.
And then we have dodgeball, Terry, and for a guy that looks great tracking the ball in the air, he makes these moves look easy, avoiding the throw.
Those are nice moves by Terry. It looked like he played a little bit of dodgeball growing up as a kid.
That's some ups. Unfortunately for Terry and the rest of the NFC, dodgeball was the only event they were able to win on the first night, meaning the AFC has the 9-3 edge heading into Sunday's finale.
What's up? Terry McLaurin here, wide receiver.
Jeremy Reeves here, safety.
We out here at the Pro Bowl.
Happy to be here,
out in Vegas, man. Having a good time with our peers. Blessed to be selected by the fans, the coaches, and the players to be here. First time for me.
First time for me.
Yeah, man. So we're first timers out here, but we're having a good time.
Yeah, man.
The fans are out here having a good time. You get to see people, meet people, shake hands, sign autographs. So it's a good experience. I think it's just been good to be out with every teammates and other players around the league.
Yeah, you know the vibes.
Yeah.
We out here chilling, man. You know the vibes, man.
Just say tune in for the flag football game. You'll see me and Revo doing our thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're gonna try to bring this win home for the NFC, man. We need these points. Let's get it.
Let's get it, baby. Go Commanders.
So the Chotch man has been here and likes football. You like football?
Yes.
Now, who is your favorite player?
Jahan.
Jahan. Who else is your favorite?
Terry.
Okay, that's 2 tries. Who else is your favorite?
Daddy.
Oh, all right, sweet. I'll take it. All right, I'll take number 3. Are you having fun, buddy? Yeah? What do you like about football? Are you working on your one-handers?
Yes.
So we've been working on one-handers in the hotel room and out here. But the biggest difference for me the second go around is having the family together again, especially the kids being older and appreciating it and it being really special in that way.
So it's kind of fun to me to watch, first off, Deron Payne in that longest drive. Like, we knew Tressway had some skills, some time to be on the golf course. Didn't quite make it, though, to be the winner. John Allen, he looked kind of good, but Deron, man!
Deron's swing looked just like I thought it would look. You could tell he hasn't played much golf. He shanked all 3 of his shots, but I was impressed with Jonathan Allen's swing. For a big man, he has a nice smooth swing, but Deron, I'm gonna get you some golf lessons.
It was definitely fun to see the competition come out in that as well. But you talk about maybe things going a little bit further on. They had that water balloon catch, which this is something we always play in the backyard. Deron, once again, just getting busted up on that one.
Yeah, I guess the ball was too small for his big hands and he couldn't quite corral it. But you know what? Terry made a great catch. doing what Terry does, making a great catch, going down to the ground, to the turf, making sure he didn't let that water balloon bust.
Soft hands is what Terry had in that one. Then, of course, there was the dodgeball, which this was really kind of fun. I remember playing this, once as a kid. I didn't remember all the rules, apparently, like the way it goes, the elimination and such, but fun to watch the guys really get competitive.
Yeah, absolutely. And I knew that was going to be the most competitive skills challenge, because when you get those group of guys together, they're already highly competitive, but then dodgeball just brings that out even more. And finally, the NFC, they needed a win so they wouldn't get shut out. Terry got the dub. He wasn't very good at dodgeball, though. Not very good at all. He got eliminated right away, but his team did come away with the victory.
Terry looked like he was moving up to the line where he just couldn't avoid being hit. He needed to back up just a little bit, but it was really kind of fun. I really enjoyed this twist on the games, and they had a lot of stuff that they did here on this trip as well with, the quarterbacks throwing the balls to some of the receivers in the pools. Just kind of a unique way to bring out their talents.
Yeah, it really was, and I thought the NFL did a great job with the different challenges, having the linemen catching punts and things like that, just really mixing up, getting them out of their elements. So kudos to the league for coming up with something different. And you saw the competitive nature, competitive spirit of these players.
It certainly was a lot of fun, but it's not over just yet. We still have flag football coming up, kicking tic-tac-toe that we'll see Tress Wayne as well. But look, the Pro Bowl games are underway here in Las Vegas on the Strip, and everybody's having a good time so far. Jeremy Reeves seems to want to play in all the games. Excited to be here, and of course, very deserving when you look at the season numbers. It is his first Pro Bowl appearance. Always a special moment, London.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you think about Jeremy Reeves, and anytime you make your first Pro Bowl, that's something you'll always remember.
And we gave him a camera to document it all as well. Here's what he got at the Skills Challenge.
I'm out here with Scary. You know the one. Scary Terry. Yeah. Big Pain Wayne. Ooh, y'all see it, boy. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Stop playing, boy. Can't hide it. So, y'all, this my partner. My partner's Big Turn. We in here. Yeah, we out here.
Hey, don't say no. We gonna win this mug.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Tom Fong in the building.
What's happening, my dog?
We out here, Pro Bowl games 2023. It's lit. We got a little dodgeball action. Peep it. It's Scary Terry in the building. Yeah, we here. I'm mad because he scored on me earlier today.
Through to the end zone and caught for the touchdown. McLaurin got it right in front of Hufanga.
I had my worst game against y'all.
Hey, bro. Hey, what happened out there, man?
Man, bro, I need to check on the balloons, dog. That ain't right, man. How my balloon buzzing my hand so?
I don't know, but it looked bad.
You can watch Jeremy and the guys compete in the Pro Bowl games on Sunday. That airs on ESPN, ABC, ESPN Plus, and Disney XD starting at 3 p.m. Eastern. Time for Drive to the Draft, presented by Kia, movement that inspires. And we have team coverage once again here today. Zach Selby is covering the East-West Shrine Bowl here in Las Vegas. Meanwhile, Logan Paulson is covering the Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. We'll get to Logan in just a minute. Let's start with the game. The East-West Shrine Bowl was played Thursday night at Allegiant Stadium. It was a battle of the defenses. In the matchup, the East-West defenses combined for a total of 4 turnovers. The West team took a 12-3 victory thanks to Michigan kicker Jake Moody. The Shrine Bowl MVP was a perfect 4 for 4 on the night. Here is senior reporter Zach Selby with more.
We are here at Allegiant Stadium, and we just wrapped up the East-West Shrine Bowl where the West team won 12-3. And while offensive plays were in short supply, there were tons of defensive standouts. So we got a chance to talk to a few of those guys and the MVP himself, Michigan's Jake Moody. Let's take a look back and see what they had to say. I got to ask you, since we're Washington affiliated here, we have a long snapper named Cam Cheeseman. Have you been able to talk to him that much? What was the relationship like with him?
Yeah, we stay in contact. He was a great snapper at Michigan, obviously. He's playing for the Commanders now, and we've kept that relationship over the years. He's one of my good friends in college, and we've kept that friendship, and hopefully one day along the line we'll be playing against each other or playing with each other, but we'll see.
All right, now here we have Isaiah Moore from NC State who just got done with the East-West Shrine Bowl. So Isaiah, you had a pass break up there in the first quarter. Take us through what you saw there.
Yeah, we're playing a cover 2 concept. We got a seam route. My job is to carry the seam, and he threw it in my zone. I had to make a play. I wish I would have caught it.
I can imagine. You look a little upset there.
Yeah, I made it playing the ball. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters, yeah, like you said. So what did you really want to show all these scouts on these teams watching this game today?
The biggest thing, that I can play out of the box and I can cover and make plays in space, and I think I did a good job of showing that today.
What are some things you've done to help out, maybe improve your coverage over the past few weeks?
I think it's just working on movement each and every day, just understanding angles, understanding leverage, and just studying film. You got to understand pass concepts to be good in pass coverage, so the biggest thing I'm trying to study.
Next year we have Bennett Williams. Now, obviously, you would rather have won the game for sure, but what do you think you were able to show out there today?
Physicality.
Yeah.
Knowledge for the game. I had to, got to get in there a little bit. It was fun. Just fun to play with the guys. Really, that was the whole experience. Like, that's what I wanted to get from it. So it was fun.
You mentioned physicality. It looked like you were laying some hits out there at the safety position.
Yeah.
What enables you to get that physicality like that?
Man, that's just kind of part of who I am.
Yeah.
Since playing the game, since I been a kid, I feel like you got to make an impact on the game some way, and so that's my way of doing it. May not have the most speed or most size, athleticism, whatever it is, but if I can impact in a way, that's the way I can do it.
And that is a wrap here in Las Vegas for the East-West Shrine Bowl. The next step for these college prospects is going to be their pro days, where they get to spend even more time with these scouts and teams. That's going to be followed by the Combine in Indianapolis and the draft day itself in Kansas City, Missouri. We'll see you there.
Thank you, Zach. Let's now head east to Mobile, where practice continues for that game on Saturday. And during those practices, the coaches and scouts on hand really got a good look at how the players compete in one-on-one drills. To help us break down what it is the coaches are looking to see during the individual matchups, let's send it to Logan Paulson at the Senior Bowl.
Julie, thanks. The Senior Bowl is in full swing. Today we're going to be focusing on the offensive line, and a little bit later we're going to be watching practice. But first, I'm going to break down what coaches are looking for during the one-on-ones. All right, let's talk a little bit about one-on-ones, and that's why everyone comes to Mobile, right? They come to the Senior Bowl to see guys go against really good other talent, right? So the first thing they're going to do is talk about offensive line one-on-one. So you're going to have the left tackle, the left guard, the center, the right guard, and the right tackle. And basically they go down the line, and they each get a rep against a very, very good pass rusher. In this drill, when you're evaluating an offensive lineman, what you're looking at is, do they understand their relationship to the rusher and to the quarterback, the trash can? I want to make sure as a blocker I'm directly in front of the pass rusher. The pass rusher is trying to get me off my line, trying to unsettle me, trying to make me move my feet. Because here at the Senior Bowl, they try to discourage bull rushes. They're worried about player safety. They don't want people getting hurt. So how do these athletic pass rushers do that, right? Do they make me overkick and beat me inside? Can I, as a big man, kind of clamp back down and get in here? Or do they beat me with speed and really challenge my ability to kick and get depth on my slide? Vance McDonald IV did an excellent job against Daryl Smith, maybe the best tackle here of making him move his feet and unsettling him. You're going to get to see that when we do our breakdown, our field pass. That is what you're looking for. A great athlete against a great athlete. How does he manipulate it, right? Daryl Smith blocked some of the best defensive pass rushers in college football last year and shut them down. But Vance McDonald made him look silly in a couple reps the other day. So that's what I want to see. How does this big man move his feet? Does he understand his relationship to the quarterback? And how does he shut down the bull when he does get a bull rush? So excited to check this out. This is what Mobile is all about. Everyone is probably familiar with these from training camp, but this is where you get to see good on good, right? There's a lot of times with these guys, these offensive linemen, they only see one, maybe two draftable college players every single year. And so this is an opportunity to say, hey, how does this guy move his feet? That's the TCU guard there, number 79. And he's a big body guy, but how does he move his feet? Obviously, I feel like lost that rep there. The center out of Minnesota, probably the best center on the board, and the gentleman going right now is O'Cyrus Torrence. He will probably be the highest drafted offensive lineman of that group, and that rep is pretty gosh darn good. I mean, that's what you're looking for. Strong hands, good base, mirror the pass rusher. Yesterday, I felt like he had a hard time with some of this stuff, didn't look quite as polished, but man, 2 excellent reps right in a row, and he's kind of saying, with those types of reps, that, hey, I deserve to be here. I deserve to be the highest rated guard in the draft this year. And you see getting a little bit of coaching, but man, that's what happens when you're almost 350 pounds, you have 35-inch arms, and you have everything you've got going for you. The next player here is Darnell Smith, who's maybe my favorite tackle in the draft. He's big, he's 6'6", 345, nice long arms, great feet, and you saw in that rep how quickly he's able to get into his pass set, how quickly he's able to kind of widen that rusher, and this is what you're looking for. Big men who can move. Love the variation in the pass set there, kind of the jump set to get the rusher off of rhythm, right? Kind of attack the rusher early. And I think now this is the guy we all are excited to watch. This is Smith from Minnesota, the #1 rated center, like I said. And he did an excellent job yesterday, and maybe not the most perfect right there, but like how he's fighting, like the hand placement, like the position, like his ability to kind of get in front of that guy. In addition to his pass rush reps yesterday, which were excellent, he also did a great job in the run game reaching play side nose guards, which is something centers have a very hard time with. Again, this gentleman from Carolina who's Russian was the best interior pass rusher yesterday. So I wonder if they kind of are deciding to match good on good with both of those guys to kind of get a true evaluation of what's going on. So I really am excited to see what they're going to do, and hopefully one of these guys is a commander in the future. That's a wrap on offensive line. Next will be running back, but in the meantime, I'm Logan Paulson, and this has been Drive to the Draft presented by Kia.
All right, thanks, Logan. Now, for everything you need to know about the team, do not miss our flagship show, Command Center. We'll have new shows for you from out here at the Pro Bowl and in Phoenix for the Super Bowl. You can see every episode on our YouTube channel and on commanders.com. You can also check us out on NBC Sports Washington weekdays at 5 and 10 p.m. Now, don't go away, because when we come back, London and I are taking to the skies to talk about some rookies who have sky-high expectations heading into next season, Jahan Dotson and Brian Robinson Jr. That's coming your way in just 1 minute, which goes by really fast out here in Vegas, so stay with us. Command Center Pro Bowl is presented by Pepsi Zero Sugar. All taste, zero compromise.
Well, my baby does gives me special love. It's the kind of stuff.
Honey, it's your turn.
I'm on cloud nine.
Pizza, better with Pepsi. When safe drivers save up to 30% on their auto insurance for not answering their phone while driving, they feel like a pretty big deal.
Steve, did you get the ice?
Even if they forgot the ice. Save up to 30% on auto insurance with USAA Safe Pilot. Get a quote today.
Dude, fire. Grill master, huh?
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
Command Center Pro Bowl is presented by Pepsi Zero Sugar. All taste, zero compromise. We had to sneak out for a little fun and, of course, the scenic view here in Las Vegas. We are absolutely sky high over the Strip in London. If we're talking about some players that will be sky high for this team, especially with the rookies, who would you go with?
I'm high on Jahan Dotson,
yes, sir.
Also Brian Robinson Jr., having him for fully healthy at the start of the season. And then when I look at the defensive side of the ball, Jamin Davis, we saw him have an uptick this season. I expect him to take even a bigger leap this season coming up. And my other guy, my sleeper, Derek Forrest. I love Defoe. He really came into his own this season. So those are 4 players that I'm sky high on this season.
A lot of potential for them. You know what they say when you're at the top? Just don't look down.
Oh, shoot.
Our rookies certainly aren't.
That's scary.